Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona. Arizona Stadium with this red and blue crowd ready to bear down with their Wildcats. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Pit lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka, given the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell, starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
To the air, it's Holstein. Good timing on the quick out. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
first down here for the offense. Give to the running back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
Back to pass, it's Milroe. He'll take the deep shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Haynes. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Running back goes in motion. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the right. And he's going to score. Touchdown Tide! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. The kickoff unit about to go to work. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense.
Unloads it downfield. Picked off. Takes it the other way. A tremendous play to make the interception, and then the return takes him close to the 50-yard line.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Steps away. Trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. And now on second down for this offense.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score Alabama 7-0.
Ready up. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Quick completion on the out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Going up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before the half.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Oh, look out. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Let's go. Snap it to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's perfect. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Slips through the line. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarter...
Fires into traffic, intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Going over the top. And that pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
He'll throw one to his right. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Still on his feet at the 45. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Panthers. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the returner is stopped. Here comes that Alabama offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Haynes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they...
He's going for it all. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. A first down for the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Wide open downfield. All kinds of running room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. The tackle is finally made. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here. 1st and 10 from the 33. He's going to pass. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Getting some heat. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. And it's no good. He missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be...
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. The offense set for a first down play. They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
Knocked down after a pickup of 6, and they're trying to impose their will in the red zone. Ball's at the 13. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
It'll be interesting to see what the head coach wants to do here, guys. Of course, you just got stopped trying to run the football down close on 3rd down. Now it's 4th and goal, but you're on the 2-yard line. Do you have confidence in your guys up front to get it done?
That's the end of the 3rd quarter, and after 3, the game is tied.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Just drives it between the uprights. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights. With all of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him, he delivered.
Here comes that Alabama offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism.
And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
2nd down after the offense recovered its own fumble. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Looking for a deep man. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really fires toward the end zone. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got 1 pick. But if I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute. I got to get me one, too.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Quickly complete.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All 3rd downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
They're going to run it. At the 40, there he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Pitt will try to run out the clock. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Really nice, patient.